Chris Fowler here with Kirkland Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. It's Sellers. He lets it go. What a catch! Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Gets into space at the 50. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Handoff from the shotgun. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the 1st down, new set of downs.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. On first down, it's play action. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second and long from the 14. They're going to run it here. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And this is an ugly shank. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
That shit is wild right there, dog. That man, he could block two guys, dog. They got, two guys on one guy, and they just let this man split him. That's crazy. That's some good stuff there. Damn, that's some good stuff. Man, that was weak on my part, though. Yeah.
But also, he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Gamecocks begin a new series here. First and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Sellers. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, South Carolina. They finish off the scoring drive. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Yeah, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Number 24, set to kick off.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find some room. It's Durham. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football, and you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's brought down out at the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Got it. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down and 10 now. Here comes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Van Buren. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch.
Dude, the animations on this game is so gay, dog. Like, how in the hell this guy, he put the ball in the air forever. My guy is like, he's late reacting. Like, boy, EA, boy, when they want you to score, they're going to let you score now. They're going to do the hell they want to do. Now, that shit never happens until you're down like that. That's crazy. The animation's sick on here. Animations, dog. Sick. This dude dove and missed the man completely.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up on the 17-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Clark. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And now the handoff. Well, they try them little, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Breaks into the open. Throws out the stiff arm. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
It's an out route, the catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! The Gamecocks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air. It's Van Buren. Finds an open target on the left side. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Keeps it on the draw. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's Van Buren. It's the running back in the flat. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear at the 30 now. Crosses the 10.
I knew some BS was going to happen. I promise I did. I knew some BS was going to happen. I knew some BS was going to happen. Go too long. My guy can't run with no damn back. Crazy.
Trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a wide receiver screen. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Gamecocks come up to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try the ground game here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he keeps it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I love this little touch pass call. He stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the second down play.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
To the air, it's Van Buren. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The receiver grabs it. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to...
Damn, dog. Ain't gonna run no hell all the way up the damn field.
Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Some good stuff, though. You had a good mixture in on it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Let's go! Let's go!
Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. He's looking to throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And they hand it off to the back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the Gamecocks are in the red zone. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, South Carolina.
The Gamecocks come to the line with 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Design quarterback run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. makes the grab. It's Parker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Extending the play now. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A quick throw to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Grabbed by the receiver. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Fighting off the defender. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Touchdown, Tigers, as they put 6 more on the board. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
6 propane! 6 propane! Ready! Tanner! Cookie!
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Leaning on the run game here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's got it in the open.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not...
Man, that was some wild stuff right there, Homer. I don't know what the hell you did right there. That was wild.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone.
That was wild. I don't know what kind of kid that was. I've never seen before in my life.
Defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Okay, break.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a play by this defense. High pressure situation. Game essentially on the line. These guys are trying to get back into it. Ball is thrown into the end zone. A good job of knocking it away. And I think we can start to say that this one is just about over.
He breaks free. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave him a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Louisville Cardinals. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Cavaliers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Louisville's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Back to pass on second down. Looking for a deep man. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Holds it in. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
Touchdown, Virginia! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to ride this running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, they understand that. They've been preaching to their team, you've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to get into that championship game.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the Cardinals are threatening on 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense. Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the middle. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. It's a seam wide open. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cavaliers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind. Turning it on. Got enough space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Fast start for the offense. Points on the board already.
And the coaches talked to us this week of how important it was to getting out to a fast start. And that was the key to winning the game. The offense definitely took that message to heart.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's got it on the right. Breaks into... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! The extra point here would tie the game.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Under fire. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Cavaliers in the hurry-up.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it in the middle. It's Harrison. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment.
Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's Mitchell.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what a catch, a big fella.
They'll run it from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That changes the sequence, doesn't it? Like, you think 1st and goal, maybe I can pound this several times, and now you get the loss. Now you got to rethink things a little bit. Do I want to throw the football now? Do I feel comfortable even running the ball? So that was a big stop for this defense on 1st down.
Well, short completion, setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Cardinals. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads them.
And that one is picked off in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, running back gets the give. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And, look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And the Cardinals need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Hughes. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Cardinals looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Just keeps slinging it. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Smashes through the tackle. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
You've got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. Just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Bring in the heat. He's got the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Grab near the sticks. It's Hutchinson. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up.
Touchdown, Virginia! A great catch and run for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now at the end.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally.
Going for it all. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. Inside the... And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
You always hear the old saying, tips lead to picks. Quarterbacks have got to be careful. You've got to be so accurate with the ball. If you're not, when a defender tips that thing up into the air, bad things generally happen. Pick 6. Doesn't get much worse than that.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. The Cavaliers will boot it away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's got great speed. Gets it up to the 37 on the return before he's knocked out of bounds. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Cardinals have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 20. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the ground with the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Second down, he'll throw it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Got it behind the line. It's Skinner. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point in the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
Pulls it in. It's Golden. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Touchdown, Cardinals! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out.
On the double.
Makes the quick grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the 2nd half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives it between the uprights. That brings them to within 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around the globe for a long time.
The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to swing it on second down. Looking left. Complete downfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets, big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it past the marker. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
And that is a statement play for this offense. With the lead, everyone knows you're going to run the football, including the defense, and they still can't stop you. They break off an explosive play. That is a backbreaker if you're this defense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, this ain't good for the offense. When you get down close to the goal line, you don't want to be going backwards. They can't sustain more negative plays.
Man, what a huge play from this defense. Everything looked bleak. Now they've completely flipped this situation around, put the offense a little bit behind the 8-yard. He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's third down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this third down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You can tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, and trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them to give yourself an opportunity to win.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Chunked it away just as he was hit.